This message I'm making now is to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and the entire northern Nigeria. This message is to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and to the entire northern Nigeria. They say Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has bought the ADC from 90 million. Congratulations, it's your right. It's your right. You have a right to contest. But what we're saying is this. That it is the turn of the South. I'm not here to disrespect you. That it is the turn of the South. Muhammadu Buhari haven't done 8 years. Tinubu haven't done 4 years. That we want the South to complete another 4 years so that, it will go back to the North in 2031. It's a simple arrangement. But you see, your personal ambition, and I'm serious, your personal ambition has made it impossible, for us to realize this thing. If you had supported P2B in 2023, I think would have been on a better path today. But look at where we are. Look at where Bola Tinubu has taken us to. We are backward. In fact, when I wake up and I remember that Nigeria is back to the days of Abacha. And I'm like, God Almighty, what is this? Because of one man's ambition, we are back to the days of Abacha. The days where people would talk and you would carry them and kill them. You would arrest them, you will imprison them, you will do this one, you do that one. Coup plotters are being jailed, or alleged coup plotters are being, jailed, denied their families and everything. Fuel expensive, not accessible to the poor and everything. These were the days of Abacha. Even Obasanjo's third-term bid or alleged third-term bid did not take us this far. But today, under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are back to the days of Abacha. That is why I am, doing my contributions in my own small way to ensure that Tinubu goes home and that P2B as the most credible Southerner. I'm not even looking at Southeast too, because one thing I have known about Igbos is that when they get to position of power, they try to be Nigerian than regional leaders. They will be Nigerian, doing things for every Nigerian instead of like saying, oh, it is my turn and my people's turn. The way Bola Tinubu is doing, Chief of General Staff, Yoruba, Chief of Army Staff, Yoruba, SSS, Yoruba, Police, Yoruba, this thing. A typical Southerner would not do this thing. You get? Martin Luther Agwai, I think, was a Chief of Army Staff under Jonathan. Jonathan removed Aziza to put in a Northerner. Jonathan did not put a Bayelsa man or a man from the South Side as Chief of Army Staff. Ejika was Chief of Army Staff. That's who these people are. No sentiments, So I'm not really concerned about an Igbo man ruling. All I just want to see is a good Nigerian. A good Nigeria, where you wake up, you feel safe. You move in the night, you feel safe. You have electricity. You have good, working health system and everything. It's simple. And it's obvious that Bola Tinubu cannot give that. So we Southerners are saying that we have one more turn. Let Tinubu go. Let the people be coming. But one obstacle is Atiku. Like I said, you have every right to contest. But please, I'm using this video to beg you in the name of God to drop your ambition. You are 80. And you see, for me, I don't think you can offer me anything. I can't even, even if you own a company where I work at 80, I would protest that you should go and hand it over to somebody younger. Because, there are so many things I think about you that you're not coming to serve. You've been spending money since 1993. There's no way you'll come into presidency or into Aso Rock and the first thing you want to do is not stealing all the money you have lost, all the millions of dollars you have lost, paying for delegates and bribing PR company to project your image. There's no way. Let's think about this. That's why I said, please, Atiku, drop your ambition and support P2B. Please, this is a plea to you. However, that's why I said this video is to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and to the North. However, if you are saying no, you must contest. Now, what would you say, or what would the North say, if Tinubu wins 2027 election, and when he gets to 2031, he said it's a free contest for everybody, because when he contested, Northerners contested against him. Thank you to El-Rufai for standing in and making sure that, no Northerner contested against him, because it was purely the turn of the South. The North haven't done their own. The North haven't failed. We, the South, haven't failed in our first 4 years. So we want to correct our second 4 years with a P2B. So I'm begging Atiku and the North, please drop your ambition and support P2B for only one term. If P2B says he will not go after one term, man, if we can remove Atiku, who is Obi that we will not remove? Now, what I'm trying to say is that you guys should be careful, because if Tinubu finishes now, after 2027, and says by 2031 he wants to appoint another Southerner, there is a free contest, and with the way he has muzzled all opposition, he installs the Southerner, what would you guys see? How would you guys feel? That's all. How would you guys feel? Since you're saying no, anybody can contest as long as you're a qualified Nigerian. If Tinubu finishes, and he installs another Southerner or another Yoruba man as president, what would you guys say? You guys, this is just a question for you guys. I need your answers. What would you guys say? How would you guys feel that a Southerner would do 8 years and work to see that another Southerner becomes president for another 8 years? Something that El-Rufai himself stopped for the Northerners. Because I'm one person. If Tinubu finishes 8 years, God forbid that he even gets the second term. If he eventually does it, I will be one person that will campaign against another Southerner coming to campaign to become president. So please, to my northern brothers, give this a thought. What will happen if eventually Tinubu finishes his first 8 years and says he wants to appoint another Southerner as the president of Nigeria? What would you guys say? How would you guys feel about this? So you guys should think about this and be reasonable to yourself and to Nigerians, and to help ensure that P2B becomes the president come May 29, 2027. Thank you very much.